Kenyans book sleepover at Anne Mwangangi's place on 25th June. So me, I'm like wondering, what is wrong with these Kenyans? You know, Anne Mwangangi is a mortician in the country. So Kenyans booking a place at that particular, then that means that like they have decided like mbaya, we are going on the street and whatever it takes. But now having such a post, I believe that probably that is the reason as to why they have decided to go and book a space at Anne Mwangangi's place. So let me just read you some of the comments, and I'm like, ooh, this is actually hilarious. Hello Kenyans, welcome to Shahidi TV. I've actually been following closely the planned memorial protest by Gen Zs tomorrow on 25th June 2025. This is actually to remember their fallen heroes, you know, actually fallen heroes for the country in Kenya. That is the Gen Zs who passed on, who died, who were killed, who were murdered on 25th June 2025. And of course, during that period of time where we had the anti-finance bill protests, that is in 2024, that is last year. So a lot of leaders have actually come out spoken about it, and some are against and some are for the protest. We've seen the opposition ready to back the Gen Zs during the memorial service, and those allied to the government, they're so much against. They're saying this is unwarranted, this is uncalled for, this is not supposed to be happening. And so they believe that the youth in the country are being used to settle political scores by the opposition. But the youths across the country have their own plans. They have said that they are going ahead with the memorial service to be able to remember their fallen heroes. So basically what I have been seeing through social media is that, of course, a lot of leaders across the political divide are sending mixed signals, and of course some are urging for dialogue. We saw Mtusa there yesterday calling for the youths to give an opportunity for dialogue, and saying that the protest, or rather the memorial protest, will be an issue that probably will threaten the government, or rather the country's peace. And of course some of the youth groups, we've seen digital activists and also some of the students, you know, just mobilizing to be able to ensure that this goes on. And of course the message is very clear that we are tired and we want to be heard, probably, you know, calling for dialogue, and also, you know, just saying that we will stand with our people. One thing that I've also seen is that security has actually been heightened. We've seen in major countries, major cities, some of the police bosses coming up saying that we are ready, we are going to give security and all that. That is Nairobi, Mombasa, Kisumu, and even Eldoret, right? And also in other, you know, other towns. But police say that they are ready also to be able to, you know, just ensure that the protesters are peaceful and there will be no confrontation. But again, the Interior Ministry, the sources claim that the protests may be politically hijacked. Just as I said earlier, that we have people in the government, some of the leaders in government feel that this protest might not be, you know, just Gen Z per se memorial protest, but probably some of the oppositions are taking advantage of this, and that is why some of them are just urging, you know, youths to back out and, you know, ensure that they give dialogue to whatever is going on. But again, another Wednesday. So we are hoping that this will not be a bloody Wednesday, that lives will not be lost, and the chaos will not be experienced in the country, and we will not have regrets per se in the country as we continue with the peaceful and more powerful, you know, demonstrations in the country. So these actually all eyes are on the youths in the country. Of course, online and offline, we expecting that things will work out. I know that people are out there and all cameras are on the streets. It's like every city in every town, people are like just waiting, reviewing their cameras to see what is happening. People have like their ears on the ground as well to be able to see what will be happening on June 25th. This 25th June is not just an ordinary day. A lot of things have been postponed. Like most of the schools had, like for the half term, they had to close even earlier, to break earlier for half term, to go home because of the transport systems and all that. Some had planned to go for a trip. They will not be going on that particular day until everything is settled. And then this is actually a taste of leadership. That is what I can say. This is actually a taste of leadership and a taste of restraint, because on 25th June last year, things were very different. A lot of people died. There was bloodshed. We are hoping that this is actually a test of leadership, both in the police and also in the government. That is our president and other people in the government. This is a taste of not just leadership, but also a taste of restraint, that they're gonna restrain themselves, that we will not experience bloodshed, that we will be able to have taste of how far Kenya has come, and how far we believe, that we hope that we will be able to stand as a country, and also be political tolerant, to be tolerant to our fellow people. Will their voices be heard? This is one of the things that we are hoping that will happen. Only tomorrow will tell. When I was going through social media today, I actually came to see this post, like Kenya's book sleepover at Anne Mwangangi's place on 25th June. And this actually may seem hilarious, but again, this is actually after a story was aired on one of the TV stations in the country, and this story actually revealed some of the names and some of even of the posts, WhatsApp and also X posts, that reveals that we have people, a section of people in the country that are actually planning to disrupt the memorial protest that is on 25th tomorrow. So there is one of these posts that actually was highlighted in the story. Antonella Kakuko, she's one of the people who posted on her X account. She says, marehemu watarajiwa wa Wednesday is Wednesday na Occupy State House and other protected areas, laleni salama. Hiyo haraka ya kwenda Sayuni sijui mmetoa wapi, lakini Waswahili wanasema mtoto akililia wembe mpe. That was her post. If you ask me, and if at all our police officers were on tours, this lady needs to have been arrested and questioned about her post, because this is a threat. And calling Gen Z's marehemu watarajiwa, I feel like this is uncalled for. And especially saying that mtoto akililia wembe mpe, then that means what are they liliaring and what are they supposed to be given? So this is actually a threat, when on the other side some police officers are telling us that there is protection, we will ensure that it is a peaceful protest and all that, and then this is happening whereby somebody has the audacity, has the effrontery to just go and post something like this on X. Albert Paston was murdered because of a post on X. And most of the details about what really transpired is like, there is nothing much, or there is no light on basically what he literally posted to be able to, warrant his death. But now a woman saying this, Antonella Kakuko, marehemu watarajiwa wa Wednesday, marehemu watarajiwa wa Wednesday, is Wednesday, and Occupy State House and other protected areas, laleni salama. Hiyo haraka ya kwenda Sayuni sijui. Sayuni, I believe that, dying and people wanaendaga, wherever they go after death. Lakini Waswahili wanasema mtoto akililia wembe mpe. I feel like this message is so huge that police officers and security details should not be leaving out. They actually need to call her and to be questioned, basically what she meant by this. But all said and done, now back to our post. Kenya's book sleepover at Anne Mwangangi's place on 25th June. So me, I'm like wondering, what is wrong with these Kenyans? Anne Mwangangi is a mortician in the country, So Kenyans booking a place at that particular, then that means that like they have decided like mbaya we are going on the street and whatever it takes. But now having such a post, I believe that probably that is the reason as to why they have decided to go and book a space at Anne Mwangangi's place. So let me just read you some of the comments, and I'm like, ooh, this is actually hilarious. So guys, let me just read some of the comments on this particular post. Aki ukibrush nia sitasoma hiyo. Mi bora mzai wangu asotiwe 10 million yake after ukuta za Central imenigonga hadi nikadedi. Mkiview avoid eye contact, nita shy juni first time. Alafu mbinguni kuna playlist kali ama ni bebe flash yangu. Oh my god. Okay. Ukini prep ukumbuke kunipanguzia miwani. I might need them nikienda kutoa shetani mamlakani hadi yeye ni one time. Oh gosh. My prayers, no one will die on that day. God kindly intervene. And then huyu anasema uniweke karibu na jamaa akona inches. Oh god. Hiyo sitasoma. Na unilaze position poa, sitaki kukaa maiti. Kona nieke kwa kona ikona charger please Kenyans. Usinieke karibu na ukuta, naeza jigonga nikufe please. Alafu tulieni, kila mzazi atapata 2 million yake. Mimi usiniweke kabineti ya juu, huwa nakojoa usiku, nitakojolea wengine. Huku comment section unaingia na torch hiyo juu, too dark. Usisahau kunipaka gloss lip ya juu na chini. Mimi usisahau kuniweka kwa fridge moja na Ruto, nataka ni hand over kwa shetani mimi mwenyewe. Guys, Kenyans. Mimi kila mtu avae tisho imeprintiwa goodbye. Nikiteremshwa munieke TikTok sawa. Guys, let me leave you with the comments. Oh my god, comment section is something else. We don't know what will happen, but our prayer is that everybody will be safe, no one will die. No one will die. We declare that there will be no more bloodshed in the country, and that the police officers will offer security as they have said. So guys, subscribe to Shahidi TV for full coverage, and of course tomorrow we will be coming live to tell you what is actually happening in different towns, in different cities. So please make sure you are with us for, of course, live coverage, analysis, and of course a lot of things that will be happening tomorrow on 25th June 2025. Kwaheri.